Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Making Paradise at Home, and it is date night. So excited. So y'all already gonna know I gotta brag on my baby. Let me show y'all her real quick. Y'all already know who it is. Let me come over here.
Hey y'all.
Hold on.
Hey, how y'all doing? You got me all over the camera.
No.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Y'all, she fine. I'm sorry. I gotta do another one. That is look, this is I love her so much. But check it out, y'all, real quick. I gotta brag. This is date night, and y'all know I'm not a good camera woman. She's short. And it's just a struggle.
I told y'all she was short.
Y'all, I need a step ladder. No, for real, she had to get me one. And Mackenzie tries to play with it. I told her it's not a ladder.
Come on.
Oh, but anyways, it's not about me.
So what we doing? We doing hold on.
Baby. Okay, hold on. I'm messing it up.
We doing fondue.
Oh, really? Are we gonna do the fondue?
Dang, carrot got me. I gotta go back to cooking, baby.
Oh, okay, hold up, y'all. Let me come back over here. But look, I gotta show you what my baby doing. Y'all know I'm kind of bad with the camera, so y'all already know what I'm about to say. I'm about to flip it. So hold on one second. I'm about to show y'all what's going on, okay? Hold up. Okay, y'all. So right here we have the blue crab and the crawfish.
I love it.
Oh, my God, y'all. And it smells so good.
I always eat it.
And then right here we have the lovely steak in the cast iron skillet. She about to kill it, and the good Lord wilted. Yes, she did. Yes, I did. I busted a jingle. I sure did. I'm not ashamed. And y'all see, I still got it on the food. Y'all, I wish I could eat it now. Baby, can I eat it now?
That's what she do. She'll stand there, y'all, looking at the food.
Seriously. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to flip it back. Hold on. Ooh, who that fine, sexy specimen of a woman right there. Baby, you so fine.
Don't do that.
You so beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't. Hey, oh, baby, I'm about to come over. We're going to look at the culprit. I'm telling. Shame on you, Mr. Steak. Okay, y'all. So, listen. I didn't even show y'all little drinks I got. Let me show y'all show y'all real quick. Y'all see that? But, listen. We love y'all. And I'm trying to get my baby to let me sample something raw, but she won't let me. I'm hungry, as usual.
You ain't saying you told in case you need an untimely demise.
Oh, no, she did? No. But look, y'all, so we're going to take a pause for the cause.
Because I'm fine.
And we're gonna talk about some stuff. See, we battling. We're going to talk about some stuff later, and I'm going to help my baby.
Yo.
And I love y'all. All right, we love you. Oh, hold on, y'all.
Hold on, let me see.
Okay, hold on.
I almost died. Look. I see that. You see that thing popping? Oh, baby, trying to take us up to the bed. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are so sorry we started eating. We didn't get to show you us cooking. We didn't get to show you anything. The kids was outside. We were supposed to be having date night. They came in, bombarded the kitchen real quick. So,
y'all know how it is. You gotta feed the kids, man.
Mine started wondering, and now we're back. But we're having fondue. Y'all remember everything else I already told you ahead of time, and I have a bad habit of repeating myself. My boo thing, she has a sweet potato.
I love sweet potatoes. Okay.
Yeah. So usually on date night, we kind of like pretend like, well, we don't really pretend, but we like to pretend like it's us meeting over again. That's Brussels sprouts. Or I want to put some more cheese on it. Oh, please. Publix Parmesan. We love cheese. When we go to like Olive Garden and stuff. I got mozzarella too, baby. If you give it a minute and let it bubble. I can turn it up for you.
I love you.
I love you too. I don't want to turn it up too much because we didn't get to show you the alfredo.
Yeah. My baby.
I wanna let's do 21 questions.
Seriously?
We don't know nobody. And you gotta be honest, because see, Natalie, she'll be like, I'm a Scorpio, show me tattoo, baby. I'm a Scorpio. So I'm gonna answer your question, but you gotta be careful what you ask me because you might not like the answer you get. That's what she always say.
And people get mad at me. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a bad person, but I just feel like if you ask me,
This it?
Oh, why you gotta do it like that?
I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
No, now I'm mesmerized. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's not important.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
No, baby. Don't do it.
Go
ahead,
take
baby.
that?
Okay.
You got, well, I don't even know what I'm talking about, baby.
21 questions.
Oh, you want me to ask you first or you want me to go first?
Let's do this because I don't want to get mad. So, one time we pretended that it was my idea, and I said, let's pretend like we're cheating on each other, or like it's a one night stand, and
Did not go well.
and you pretend to be somebody, I pretend to be somebody. How we do it? And things started going good at first. And I don't know, I think my name was Dominique and her name was Nat the kid. And I didn't like it because she was like, don't tell Cherie, don't tell Cherie, you know how my girl is. And I was like, yeah, you know how Natalie is. And I started thinking, wait a minute, you gonna do that for real? She was like, nah, baby, I'm just role playing. Nah, I don't like that. I don't want to role play like that. No, I made myself mad. So then we decided to role play as in like if we go out on dates and stuff, we know each other. But we'll pretend like we don't know each other. And hey, how you doing? Fine. Who you here with tonight? Nobody. Well, I see you eating alone. Would you like for me to sit down? Sure. And we'll have a conversation. So tonight, since we're in the house, let's pretend like it's like date 5. Like we done got closer and stuff. And you want to kind of be more intimate with me and ask me questions.
All right.
Well, I want to ask you questions.
I'm down.
And then for every question I ask, give me the drink because I'm wanting one of you.
Oh my gosh. I need to go back to the store.
Yeah.
We might have to take a pause for the cars to go to the store, y'all.
Baby, we ain't never gonna eat.
Oh yes, we are.
And then, all right, we might have to stop it because it's gonna get deep, y'all.
Yeah, and we really
I don't know what questions to ask. I'll ask one, and then
Okay, you can ask. So you want to ask me first?
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me.
And then by the time we get down to like okay.
Well,
all right. Let me ask a question because I get real nervous. You've been with a guy before.
I did what now?
You've been with a guy before.
Yes, I have.
Out of all the guys that you've been with, which one is the one you regret letting go? That they're not in your life.
Ooh. Honestly, I would have to say neither. And the reason why
you have to pick.
I have to?
All right, well, you don't if you say.
But I'm going to tell you why, because I feel like, okay, I'm going to tell you why I feel that way.
People are in your past for a reason.
Not only that.
What about a girl? Is there somebody in your past you regret? So if this
yeah, I do.
Oh.
Jay. But I had to.
Oh. There's a whole lot of J's.
Okay, yeah, but well, he was one of my people that I met when I worked at Hollywood Video, and he was a guy, and that was my best friend. Like, and he was gay, you know what I'm saying? And he was just he gave me hope at that time when I didn't have any, and I always will love him for that. But my homie got caught up in something. I ain't gonna put his business out, but he got caught up, and he wasn't the same person that I met. He went through some things, and I had to let him go. And the reason I regret it, sometimes I feel like I could have did more, but a part of me, and I'm coming to realize that sometimes the best thing you can do is to let a person go, because you can't save them, no matter how bad you want to or how bad you have saved them in the past. When a person has hit a critical point, or they're dealing with something that is completely above you, sometimes you gotta let that person go. And it hurt because he was somebody I thought would have been around as a godfather. That's how serious it was for me when it came to him. And so when it comes to me about letting guys go in my past, I feel as though you wouldn't have done anything to make me question you not being here now. And it's like they did things that will make me, why would I want you in my future if you did those things then? And my mindset was different then. And I admit, I didn't always treat people nice. Now, I didn't dog people, but like, for example, if a guy liked me or whatever, you know, I would be like, okay, you know, let me use your car. And I might have been wrong, but I did it. But I didn't go out to intentionally hurt. I did let it be known, like, look, I don't want to date you. As a matter of fact, I remember one guy in college, you know, I didn't like him. And
you used him.
No. My friends tried to make me feel bad because I told him the truth that I just wasn't interested.
Oh, about the carrot.
And this was in college, and they was like, well, why you don't want to be with him? I said, because I don't like him. Like, I don't even love him. Why you going to force me to be with somebody I don't even like? Like, I don't even like him. I mean, he cool, but ew. And then they was like, well, you wrong. I said, I'm wrong for saying no because I don't want to be with somebody that I don't want to be with. The question is, why don't y'all want to be with him? Why are y'all forcing me on this man?
You ever had a friend?
And I'm sorry for talking too much. I don't know if I even answered your question. Did I answer your question?
Yeah. You can count this one as a question. You ever had a friend date somebody, and that friend have a friend, and then they get mad at you because you don't want to date their friend because they dating their friend?
Yeah, because
like, why I gotta date them? Like, why I can't be a chaperone?
You gotta be a wing woman.
I don't mind being a wing woman.
I do because sometimes I don't want to wing it. Sometimes I just want to have a good time. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm sorry.
That's sometimes I feel you. That's why.
That be rude, you know?
Like, yeah. I don't even know if I've ever been a wing person. Because it's like, I mean, I go to houses and they have boyfriends and I still go over. I have a good time all by myself. So, like, maybe I do wing it and don't know I'm winging it. I do be winging it because I don't know what's going on.
Don't get me started with boyfriends and stuff, bro. Like,
well, what about girlfriends?
What you mean?
You ever have an ex? I don't. You remember a lot of girls? I ain't gonna front. I don't really look at people as like girls and boys. Cause like once you actually start doing stuff, it all feel the same. Look, you gonna feel it don't feel different once you get to mission complete. You know what I mean?
It's like instantly you're in a position you control.
You know?
That's what I'll say when it comes to like intimacy too. For me, I have to be utterly in tune with you to get to a certain peak. And my thing is, y'all all been, well, I don't know if y'all have, but you've been in a situation when you don't want to do something and they disgust you and it's like, yo. And then you be with somebody, then you be like, oh yeah. It's like you both be rocking. But sometimes that ain't good, you gotta run.
Have you ever like been real in tune with somebody? But somehow when y'all doing it, that motion ain't right. Like, how is it fluid talking and you're like so in sync with it, but then somehow that hit his or her ship left the port before yours? Maybe they hit rocky road before you hit that motion in the ocean. It's just off. I mean, never mind.
No, it's like
right, it's just off.
Yeah,
like maybe we should be
friends. Yeah, like don't. I ain't gonna. Well, no, I don't think I should say that. Never mind.
Say it, but don't curse.
Like, well, me, guys would get mad too because they, you know, guys. I'm sorry. It's like y'all have to do something with y'all member. Okay, it is what it is. And I wouldn't want to. I just sometimes. So
it's only skin.
I would just stay above this part, and once like that's it.
Now
like,
they're real funny though. Like if she ain't into you, she ain't gonna do nothing.
And I'm gonna talk. Leave me alone, and don't try to.
I don't care if you're a female.
Don't try to embarrass me. Don't play me, because I will embarrass you.
You got a question for me?
Oh, I do.
See, we don't even do right.
The question for you,
ask me.
How did people find out about your lifestyle, or you were dating the same sex?
So,
excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure a couple people told without telling. And then I was dating this chick way younger than me. Like about 7 or 8 years younger than me. She was like, if you love me, you gotta tell people about us.
Oh man, no.
And you know, back in the day, you can't just tell people stuff like that. You can't tell people stuff like that. Because sometimes people condemn you for it. People kind of condemn me for it, but I didn't tell my parents. So I was like, well, maybe I need to stop just telling. I wasn't just going up to random people like, hello, hello. I just was like, you know, I got a girlfriend. My friends was cool. Like, but I didn't tell my parents. And so one day my mom was like, are you dating? And it took me aback, and I was like, well, if I was, I ain't gonna tell you now. You got me nervous. As I always say, I get nervous, like I don't feel comfortable telling you. The thing is, I don't feel like I date a girl. I don't feel like I date a guy. Like, I just feel like it's a soul. Like, when you're doing it, it's going to feel the same. When you kiss me and he kisses me and I close my eyes, it feels the same. And the thing is, I didn't even come out about my boyfriends. What make you think I'm going to come out about a girl? Well, I trusted somebody. And I didn't have to worry about coming out because they came out for me.
Oh, no.
Bro, I'm calm. I thought that my life had ended. I thought I was going to die and perish in the invisible flame. Nothing happened. My dad kissed me. My mama didn't stop loving me. They just never asked me anymore. So then here come Natalie. And that was hell on wheels. And not really hell because of that, but I think I know. I mean, it's cheesy. Hold on, pay attention. I think it was just more of one time, I think it hurt my dad. Really? About you. And not even you. I think it's just about like, he was like, I should have never been so hard on you. I should have never said that any man wasn't good enough for you. It ain't about a man being good enough for me. It ain't about nobody being good enough for me. I just love who I love. I just love who I love, and I just can't help how I feel. I don't look at you as a female. I don't look at a dude as a guy. I just look at you as a homo sapiens sapien. Remember that time on Xbox?
I was just about to bring that up. Y'all, check this out. Tell them, baby.
I was playing this fighting game, Injustice, or Tekken. Anyway, I was beating this dude's tail. You couldn't tell me nothing. And he started talking to me, and I was like, what did you say, homo sapien? He was like, are you a robot? I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, what's the homo sapien? Like, are you calling me a homo? I was like, a homo sapien is a human. He was like, no, it's not. Like, who told you that? You're a robot. That's what robots say. You didn't show up to class that month because I learned that. Listen, I don't do good in science, but I remember about them homo sapiens.
He was so serious.
Yeah, he got mad. Now I think he mad at me. And guess what? We're friends. He's my friend. He actually added me as his friend. He added me and requested me. I was like, y'all. So,
y'all,
are you trying to drink?
I am.
Because, see, let me tell you about Natalie. Once I start talking to Natalie and get...
You gotta ask me one more question, though. You want to ask me one more, though?
No, you have to ask me something crazy. But it got to be crazy enough. Remember the time I thought I had an STD?
Oh, my God.
But that was about the 4th date. And then we started talking about that stuff, and it got real intimate.
Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna even look at this. The probability is like YouTube upload 1,500 videos a day, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if somebody judges, we don't know.
That's true.
So ask me something, and if it's too bad, it'll give me a chance to think about it and get my lie right. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me see.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. I'm okay.
Yes, in my past life, I was a prince. Yes, I'm a princess now. Royalty, hello. Next question. That was easy. Maybe.
Okay, so if you could go back to an era in your life to relive it, what would it be? And why? And you can name multiple eras, like you don't
How
have
many?
to,
How many?
as many as you would like, as many as you would like, no limit.
You remember next Friday when he was like, I was in my car and I was riding down the street and she was eating a cheeseburger and I wanted a bite and I should have never messed with her. It was 2002, January, in college. I was eating an orange in the cafeteria. This fine dude walked up and I needed gas money.
Oh Lord, no.
And he said, I'll do it, but you gotta take me to the music store. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's how old I am. He said, take me to the music store and let me get Pretty Ricky. And I'll put gas in your car. I'll fill it up. It was the worst day of my life. All right, it was then. Here was June 2007.
2007, y'all. Hit me with
I had lost a lot of weight and thought I was sexy succulent.
Okay.
And I had gotten in some trouble and confided in the girl who ended up becoming my girlfriend. I should have never been her friend because then I would have never got with her.
You going back some critical moments. I'm gonna try one of these crabs while you talking now.
But I don't regret none of that. You know what? As crazy as it sounds, I had good moments with everything. And if it wasn't for those growing pains, I wouldn't be the crazy person that I am now. You ever been in situations like, yeah, but if I wouldn't have went to that road, what if I would have took that road over there? It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Like, cause you ever see Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is a hell of a drug because I went back to see what that detour would have been like, and that detour ain't good. So I think I kind of looked up on the road I took. And then, see that? They tearing up the house. And then, do you remember that time I told you when I had the store?
Yes.
That was in 2010. That was May 2010. And somebody was like, I got something better than that. Me and my husband got something. I don't want what you got.
You know what I mean, right?
That's better than that. No, because I was like, because I do what
Sheree, who's what you got?
It doesn't matter. But see, if I wouldn't have stayed on that road with that person, I can just about imagine where I would have went on that road. I didn't even know where we were going on because I didn't even go on the road. I didn't even get in the car.
Damn.
I don't regret.
I mean,
nothing.
dang. Sorry.
I just feel like I be oblivious to stuff. Like, y'all, it was the doorbell. Making paradise at home is worse than trying to have patience, but we back.
Yes.
We were supposed to be doing questions. She asked me something, so we're gonna scratch that. If you remember it, remember it. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, baby.
No, okay. Let me see. As far as, okay.
Are we gonna start getting more intimate with
Yes,
the
if you
questions?
don't mind, if
Okay.
that's okay. I was gonna ask you about the girl relationships. Like, what was one of the how can I say it, bad experiences or not a good experience that you encountered?
Like,
Oh, you know, I won't even say that. I'll just say a bad experience in a relationship, period. I'm not gonna limit to that. I'll just say, like, what is a bad experience for you in a relationship? Romantic relationship.
okay, so out of all my relationships, I'll be honest. So I'm thick. It is what it is. I mean, like this. I never really had a problem with a guy. But when it came to a girl, I guess she got really mad at me. And I think, so what happened, we was going through it. And she would be like, I'm gonna break up with you. And we'll go home to another state on the weekends. And we'll come back and be like, okay, we're together.
Okay.
And I was in my 20s. And I got tired of it. So I had met this other chick. And she was cool or whatnot. And I know, right? And you ever get tired of being alone?
Yes.
Even if it's a lie?
Yes.
So I went over there.
Talk about it.
And so me and the person was going through it, and she was like, look at you. And she sent me a picture of myself naked. And she was like, won't nobody love that? Nobody will love that. I didn't see nothing wrong with me. But if another female could say that, then what's wrong with me? And there was a pivotal moment of, what is it, fight or flight? Yeah, both. And it kind of made me look at myself like, if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. What about you? I mean, it's the truth. I mean,
oh Lord Jesus. One of the major ones that hit me was being shared with other people. I had met a chick and she was older than me. I was in my early 20s, probably like 24, 23, 25 maybe. And when I had first met her,
take your time, baby.
when I don't look at like gender or color or nothing like that either. I mean, if I like you, I like you, and if you lead to love, it do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm committed to one person. Well, she just opened up my mind to other stuff that I was not prepared for. But when you love somebody, you're willing to do things, and pretty much she believed in, what's the term they use now? She believed in pigonomy. What do you say? What's
polyamory.
That's it.
Yeah.
And let me put this down for a minute.
Chill, you see, I ain't even. Hey, y'all know I be eating.
And I'm not clowning nobody who do it, so let me say that up front. But I'm just saying, like, you know, at the time when I met her, and she did have a child, you know, I dress boyish, if you will. I do, or manage, but I'm just comfortable in my clothes for one thing. Like, I love this. This is me. Well, I got hooked up. This is when I went to Hollywood Video. Y'all probably even know what that is, but some of y'all out there, but for the ones that know, Hollywood Video is like Blockbuster. They were similar. Hollywood Video was a jump park. Okay. You know about Hollywood Video?
No. Keep going with the story.
But anywho, so no matter, she dressed like a dude too. No problem. Well, throughout the course of our relationship, we decided to finally get together. It was a power struggle, if you will, because nobody wanted to bend, and I figured out really quick that I wasn't going to be allowed to be who I was, and I was going to lose myself, and I lost myself. Long story short, she believed in, what's the word again?
Polyamory.
There you go, and pretty much an open relationship, and I really didn't understand.
But what you
meant.
mean? Because polyamory isn't.
Okay. Prime example. She said that she wanted to be with a male and a female. Okay. And my thing was, I was against it, because I'm like, but that means you don't love me, because why would you want to share? Like, you gotta choose. Like, that's not fair. And it's like, come on, that's not gonna work. Like, I'm not gonna want nobody spending time with somebody else supposed to spend time with me.
This
like,
really happened?
Yes. Not one of my proudest moments. Yeah.
Keep going.
So, long story short, we dated an older guy. I won't say his name, but I will say that man is deceased, which kind of fucked me up. He is no longer living.
Seriously?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No, he died on his own, natural causes.
All right, keep going.
He OD'd.
Natural? Keep going.
Natural stuff. That's natural. But,
no, keep going.
But, with this person, I just know I hit rock bottom. She wanted to date other people. So this is the thing. We tried to date this guy, and he would take me to work, and it was really odd. I was dropped off at his house because that was my man. So of course I had to do my womanly duties, if you will. But my girlfriend at the time would get mad at me because I was doing things, if you will. So that was something else I had to deal with. But it was okay for her to do it. I just couldn't do it, or I had to be with her. That was a stipulation. So that's one of the things I had to deal with. I would go out of town to visit my folks. I come back. But she would do little things. And so, long story short, we tried to date this guy. It didn't work out. It was just really awkward. We tried to date her baby's father. That was crazy.
I know that ain't gonna work.
No. And once again, the intimacy part came up. Like I said, it was okay for me to be with them, but I was not allowed to be by myself. It was a problem. When I did it, I was cheating. It made her upset, but it was okay for her to recruit, if you will. But I had no say so. And she would play games with me. It's like, I would really feel guilty. I remember one time that we dated this other guy, and she really liked this guy. Oh my God, she would do anything for this dude. I won't say his name, but yeah. Anywho, let me tell you what happened. And he, it makes it so bad. And the dude we was in an open relationship with was cheating on her. Well, cheating on us. And I'm telling her, like, yo, we ain't even with nobody who faithful, right? Let me tell you what he did to me.
But if he's in the relationship with y'all, is that really cheating? If y'all in that, doing that?
Let me tell you, I don't have no my head was really messed up.
I thought Desperate Housewives was the jump off. I don't have a life.
You wanna know something that happened? So let me tell you this one night.
I ain't really a life. I'm just saying, like, I ain't lived nothing.
We were supposed to go to the club that night, and my girlfriend at the time made me go with our boyfriend and his best friend, and I didn't want to go with them because she wasn't going. Her and her sister was at the house with all the other girls, but they made me go with these two guys. I didn't want to go, but it was like, well, we want y'all to come with us. Well, that's what he told her, our boyfriend at the time. And she would do anything he said. I was the one that always was fighting, so me and him didn't really get along that well. Because you ain't going to tell me what to do. Like, you ain't my daddy, and I don't like, even if you know. So anyway, I ended up going with them, long story short. And they dropped me off at the club by myself. Y'all, wasn't nobody there. And thank God we frequented the place, because the security guard asked me what I was doing there. I was like, They dropped me off. People said, well, why would they leave you? I said, because they cheating. But anywho, multiple times. And it made me feel good. And I ended up leaving. I couldn't take it no more. So the worst thing for me is just sharing myself with other people. It don't make me feel good in how I felt. And then how somebody can make you feel like you saying no was wrong. Like feeling like that.
Well, let me think. Of everything that you've been through, then, what made you give me a chance?
Honestly, it's a couple things, a lot of things. One, I know it's gonna sound really cliche and gay. I'm sorry, but
Be honest.
I saw this aura around you. You had this orange glow, and when I saw you, I don't know. It's like it hit something on the inside, and then you actually spoke to me. Like, a lot of people don't approach me. They say I'm mean, and they don't. And I'm not. Once you get to talk to me, I'm really not. But you just came right up to me. You just started talking, and I just fell in love with just you. And you. That night I saw you, I was really upset about some things going on with life. And when I saw you, it was like you knocked air back into my lungs. And I knew that, like, it was okay to breathe again. Because I had gave up on life. Like, I wasn't on no hurt people stuff, but I had been through so much. And then the way I was up here and things I was going through personally and not being where I wanted to be in my life. And, you know, not trying to put nobody out, but, you know, sometimes, you know, families don't get along all the time. And it's like, it was just a lot. And to meet someone refreshing and new, and they don't judge you, you can talk to them about anything. And it was like this aura, like you had this orange glow about you. And I was like, what in the world? Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just all around you. And I was like, is this real? And you were smiling so hard. You're so pretty. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It still is. So then I was like, and I'm not gonna lie, I made it hard for this woman right here though. Oh Lord, I made it hard. I'm not the most easiest person to get along with sometimes. But she you made me feel, well, you let me know it's okay to trust again. That everybody not bad. They're all, I can't say the signs, I ain't explain about it, but they're not all bad. Cause I was done. When she told me her sign, I was up out of there, y'all. I almost ran.
She was like, oh God, you're a Virgo.
She looked at me like, what?
That's supposed to mean I'm that Virgo.
Oh, hold up though, before you start laughing, what made you want to give me a chance?
Cause you paid attention to me for free. Talk to me. You should just talk to me. You wasn't trying to spit no game. You didn't think I was corny when I talked about anime.
Because I love it for
or
one, and it's
Marvel
not corny.
characters or
Because
DC
it's not corny.
characters.
She put me on game. Matter of fact, I may play tonight because I want to play video games.
She didn't think I was corny. You didn't laugh at me. And she made me feel good. Like, even when the person's skinny, somebody can say something to you that really can traumatize you, right? Well, no, it was like, when we met, we was friends.
Like, that's one thing. Like, we really were friends before lovers, y'all. Like, that's, I know that sounds
full
cliche,
force. What you know? Yeah, no, it was just, I don't
no,
know.
Seriously, and that's one thing too. Not to cut you off, baby. Like, in a lot of my relationships, I didn't take the time to really know the person. But with her, it's like, even though we met in a short time, it felt like I've known her forever.
Forever.
Like, I felt comfortable enough to tell her things. Like, it's something that I told her about somebody that I never thought I would. She's the only person that knows, and I was really embarrassed about it. She didn't make me feel bad.
We would do tit for tat. She'd be like, "Well, this happened to me," And I'm so ashamed about it. I'm like, man, I got this. Wow. Well, let me tell you this. Can't trump that. But I can move to this, okay? We're going to, yeah, like, I don't know. She just listened to me. She hard-headed, though. She listens to me. But she's hard-headed. And you try. You really do. You really do. Not like, you know how you be in a relationship and you feel like it's supposed to go a certain way?
Yes.
So you play that role and you put on this hat.
That's right.
Well, you don't do that. You're my friend.
And
Like we cuddle.
Let me tell y'all something. Like when y'all don't know if y'all would have heard that story. Never mind. About
No. 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 Not right now.
Not right now. But one thing I knew about her, like.
You mean the very first time?
Yes. Not to go into too much detail. Like, you gonna have to be all
So, you know that things have gotten more comfortable with somebody. She was in the bathroom one time. So I had something to tell her, so I had to tell her. And she looked at me so funny.
Come
like,
here, sit down.
Yeah, you.
Cause I was like in the bathroom, and I ain't gonna lie,
It was important though. I don't know what it was, and I was like, "What?" She was like,
"I knew right then." I mean, I already knew, but and y'all, she had stood by me. I have like she said, I'm hard headed, and me and her have worked through some things.
I'll fight.
Baby, don't play.
I got so mad at her one time. I was like, I'm going to kill you. And then I leaned over.
It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. I was scared. I was scared.
I screamed in her ear.
I was scared.
And then I bit the tip of her.
She did. And it hurt, y'all. This little piece of meat right here hurt. But let me understand, and I don't want y'all thinking, we not saying, ain't nobody abusive, so it's nothing like that. But what we're saying is we're honest.
Abusive.
And listen, real talk. We're being honest. This is making paradise our home. And if y'all humans, if you're in a relationship, you go through things, but you grow from it. And let me know one thing I've learned.
Don't tell her.
Listen, y'all. Communication.
Tell about what happened in your ear. And I'm sorry. You're right.
No. But it's just really important, y'all. Like, really, I had to learn. I like bottling stuff inside, and she told me a couple years ago, I'm tired of you always keeping your feelings to yourself. Now you got me out here. I'm talking to you. I'm sharing how I feel, and you
won't even do it.
Everything you won't even do it. Then you want it. Now I'm getting sick of that mess, and it's like I didn't want to hear it. And I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
All right, somebody gonna take your place, even if I have to be by myself. Listen, I remember when Oprah was around. It was a female who married herself. I love myself so much. My only child. I will deal with myself before I put up with you. I have been through too much, and I deserve so much better. And I don't want you to give me your money.
She don't care about this.
I just want you to be honest. Give me your attention, and I want it all. I want you to communicate with me. You ever seen Meet Joe Black, this movie? It was this part in the movie where this guy told Brad Pitt, it was about marriage, and he was like, do you know what it's like to be with somebody and they know everything about you and still love you? Well, you know everything about me. I don't know everything about you, and I just don't feel comfortable. You better get it together, because I'll get it together for you quick.
And then also, what didn't make matters worse, I had people in my life at the time that make things any easier. I call myself introducing her from people from my past. Let's just say it didn't go all that well. And it had my baby, and it had me looking like, what the hell is going on?
Let me tell you something. Natalie don't say nothing. Natalie don't say nothing. And I don't say too much until I get riled up. And I don't really take my relationships serious. We friends. You just got yourself in a situationship. Because if you get upset, I just got upset. In my relationships, You don't let nobody break this down. I'm gonna hurt the kids. If y'all hear them bumping, I don't know what they doing. I know
stuff.
carrying up the house.
So we gotta replace later.
Nelly had me up on Facebook cutting up, telling people to move expeditiously to be her friend. I don't really play that. I'm not real insecure about anything. The only thing I'm insecure about is if my girdle ain't fitting right or if my hair is out of place. Like, I really don't care. I cheated on you. No, baby, you cheated on yourself. Congratulations, you just messed up. I'm not gonna argue with you. Don't worry about the mess.
And I'm not and don't get it twisted, I'm not a cheater. I just do dumb stuff like.
She don't. No, we ain't gonna do that.
I don't
Look,
listen.
no, listen. This is date night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have no question though? Did you have something for me to ask? Since you want to
Talking about you mess up. Don't do that. Cutting yourself short, Natalie. I ain't got mad.
Don't get mad, baby.
All over
See, that's
now.
why I love her too. She just made me really want to be a better me. Like, I'm not gonna front. When I met her, I was a hothead. I was quick to fight. I was quick to anger. I just was really angry. And then once we broke stuff down and I talked to her, she was like, well, I understand why you feel like this, or, well, this is why you feel this way. And nobody really would take a chance to dissect me. And because I trusted a lot of people.
Just listen. I don't want to dissect you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Forgot. Nah, but I don't think that's sick. Y'all think just listen, baby.
Well, that's what I mean, but still, if you listen, you can understand me. Like, you know what I'm saying? For like,
she's sensitive, just
really
like anybody else.
I'm very sensitive, and I don't like being vulnerable. I really don't, because I've been vulnerable so much in the past.
I ain't gonna
people
say
have
shit.
let me down, and it hurts, especially. And I don't have nothing against men, so I will say that, like, because I know there are a lot of great men. I know
She got more guy
men.
friends than female friends.
I really do, but it's like a lot of my male people, to me, didn't live up to my expectations, so it kind of made me just think differently towards people.
And then I had to tell her, you can expect nothing out of nobody if you don't want them to expect nothing out of you. But then when she went back to try to reach out to people, she was like, I should have left them alone. I should have never listened. And I had to learn sometimes it's best to leave the past alone too. Mm-hmm. Okay. What makes you get what you need? Yeah, I told you. Your question. I'm kind of enjoying myself, even though everybody eats food and stuff.
Why? Oh. What? I'm about to crack me another thing.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm gonna be able to more than anybody. Oh, I have a question. So when you told me about, you know, you actually didn't have a chance to come out. You were ousted, for one thing. The people you did get a chance to reach out to, how did they receive the information that you told them about yourself and about your, relationship?
It was like, I don't care, Shree. I'm not your friend for who you date. I'm your friend for you. That's what's up. What that mean? And then I only had a couple people say something like, well, as long as you know I'm not like that, it won't be a problem.
Wow.
I didn't want you.
Wow.
When I had somebody say, so, and it was people I actually had known longer that I had came out to eventually. But those people I had came out to a couple of years ago was when we was going to get together. Me and you was going to get married. I was going to ask one to be my matron of honor. And I didn't know how she was. Not like in college, we was around gay people. I didn't really consider them gay people. I had one friend that was gay, but she wasn't gay to me. I mean, she was just my friend. Mm-hmm. So I had came out and told the girl, told the female, she ain't no girl. And she was like, well, as long as you know I'm not like that, and you respect me and I respect you.
Oh, wow.
I didn't ask her to be my matron of honor. wrong. Not like I expect. I didn't really expect for her to say anything.
You didn't expect that.
You remember because we was texting that night, and then I was so excited because I had been telling you about her. And then the next one.
Well, that's the one from. Well, when
yeah, from there.
Okay.
So the other one, I was like, I'm married. Remember the same night?
Mm-hmm.
And I had put this on him. I love you, and I've always thought about you, and who that, and who that. And then out of everything, she was like, "Are you really married or fake married?" And I would have thought she would have been more happy for me because she's gay or whatever. So I would have been like, but then I kind of felt funny. So I ain't gonna front. I don't tell nobody nothing no more. You ain't in my bed. What you eat don't make me poop. Why am I telling you?
You know what? I used to think that I had to be this proactive gay person.
Why?
To everybody. But now when I think about it, I should have shut up.
I don't feel like being gay is like I gotta tell people, like, I ain't nobody going around like, I'm heterosexual, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you doing in your bedroom. I don't care what's going on in mine. I ain't got my window open. And if you hear something, just walk on by. Just walk on by. That's it. Like, I don't know, start nothing. Because, like, what does gay sound like? It's all the same in the end.
It is.
What does that, like?
I sound like both.
And then it's like everybody gay now, if you actually think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm in a polyamorous relationship, somebody on something with the same sex somewhere.
You know,
so you ain't gonna judge me.
Have you ever had to have
Mm-hmm.
it in front of people? Like in front of an audience?
What?
Have you ever had, like, relations in front of an audience?
Yeah. So I was in college.
What?
Yeah, but it wasn't bad because they was doing it too. Yeah, I'll call you up. Don't play with me. So what had happened was,
Give me some.
we had a
I got pizza for me. I'm putting it right here. Yes, I eat, and I'm not ashamed. Y'all know.
She don't eat.
Y'all got a confession. I wanted to be cute for our date night for my baby, right? And y'all, my baby surprised me for my new job when I started. She bought me some brand new dress shirts, so I can't wear them to work.
We had lost a lot of weight, yo. A lot of weight.
So I called myself trying to be sexy for my baby, y'all. Put on my
gained
dress
20
shirt.
pounds.
Y'all, it stopped right here. I said, oh, no.
No. My weight go around my midsection. Look like I got a
But hold up. Ask me, do I care? And don't. And I'm still going to eat that potato. And don't.
The deal was when we was upstairs.
I'm breaking that deal. The holidays coming up. All bets are off. I'm going to be a fatty.
I'm losing my 20 pounds.
No,
I ain't going to tell you how much you weigh.
My baby looks sexy. I'm just telling you.
I don't want to feel sexy. I feel sexy, but my clothes is tight. You ever put on my jeggings or Spanx? I'm going to stop. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to stop cooking like this.
No, let me tell you how good she cooked, though. Tell him, baby. Tell him what I did on Thanksgiving. You got mad at me. And I didn't care. She called me, and she is so sweet. And I'm not calling her fat, but it's like... She called me. She's like, you're a fatty. I didn't care. Because
I like to cook. Like, it takes about 2 days to cook. Yes, I did, baby.
You welcome.
Nah, she eat like 4 plates.
Yep.
And her stomach is so big.
It do.
I be scared she's gonna bust.
It won't.
And I was like, baby, you being a fatty.
I might.
And then she'll go back down and eat some more. And she'll be so sick. She don't be sick. She just can't eat the next day.
And this year, due to some circumstances, I'll have to work through the holidays. I'm not very happy.
You're working on Thanksgiving?
I have no choice.
I have a question for you. When did you know that I was the one?
Oh, man.
So that you don't even know.
That's easy. When I first laid eyes on you.
You trying to spit game?
No, I'm not spitting.
You don't
I'm telling the truth. Let me tell y'all for real, like, y'all don't understand. I really have gone through a lot of traumatic experiences in my life. And each of them really did something to me. And when I met her, I was a damaged soul. Not lost, but damaged. Severely damaged. I just got out of a abusive relationship.
Me too.
With the female.
I'm gonna say mine was abusive.
And well, mine was like
mentally,
physically, mentally and physically,
verbally,
and that too, verbally. And I ended up coming to Charlotte, and I went out one night, and I saw her, and I fell in love. When they say love at first sight, it's the truth. And I am a hopeless romantic, and I'm telling you, she fits everything that I ever read and dreamed of. Like, she is my fairy tale that came true.
It's only because I cook.
No, it's everything. It's her conversation. It's when she wakes up in the morning and she stretches. I know her eyes tell me everything. I know when she's sad. I know when she's happy. I know when she's ambitious. I know when she's ready to go get it. I know when she's excited.
You don't know me.
I know everything. But best of all, not worst of all, I can feel her. And that's very important.
That electricity, that energy.
When she was pregnant with Mackenzie, I was sick at work, y'all. I had a line on my stomach. That's how close I am to this woman. Come on, y'all. Come on. Who have a line on their stomach? I'm a woman. Y'all know I ain't got no outwardly parts, but I might as well.
Remember when that used to kick you in the back?
Like she do now.
And my stomach used to kick her in the back, start wanting to play.
It did. I'm telling you, like, she, that's what I knew. That's how I knew when I first laid eyes on you. And I knew she was going to be trouble. Not bad trouble, but I knew she was going to test me and rock me to my core.
I only test you
in a good way.
I just don't want to settle. And I can't settle with you. I don't feel complacent. I don't like that. I don't want to be complacent. Good enough for you. All right, y'all. Guess what happened? Battery died. Listen, this is the longest day of my life, but I'm actually really enjoying it because I'm at home. I don't gotta do nothing but go upstairs and take a shower and go to bed.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Let me think. What's the one thing you regret with us that you wish you could have a do-over?
Honestly,
hit me.
Putting doubt or making you feel that you weren't worth being listened to, and making you feel.
Put it on lockdown.
I'm sorry.
No apologize. No,
because really, it really matters to me. Like, out of anybody and everybody, besides God, how you feel about me and about us. And when you come to me and tell me that you're feeling a certain way, or you're feeling something, I want to do my best to correct it. And I feel like me being hasty and trying to fix things, you can make things worse. Sometimes you have to just listen and sit back and just be like, you know what, okay, just listen, chill, and just don't fix everything. Sometimes all the person wants you to do is just listen to them. Don't fix it, just listen.
I think my biggest regret was last year. I cut up last year bad for a couple months. Yeah, I did. I was mean.
Now let me tell y'all something, but this is the thing. My baby, let me explain something to you. And I read this article once and I chuckled, but it's a real article. It was about housewives and wives in general, and most importantly, housewives, because my baby is a housewife, and housewives don't always get a lot of credit. It's a hard job, and don't get it twisted, it's a job. Not saying that she looks at us as a job, but this woman wears many hats, and I mean, she's a teacher, she's a mother, she's a farmer, she's the cooker, she's the chef, she's the nurse, she's the astronaut, she's the scientist when it comes to projects, she's the English teacher, she's the math teacher, she's the tutor, she's the remote learner, because, you know, a lot of the time I'm unavailable because I'm at work. So I have 2 days out the week. That's a lot on her. And she was at a point where it was just too much. It was a lot. And it took its toll. And, you know, we have a teenager. Y'all know what teenagers are. I'm not talking about our children, but the parents out there know teenagers are teenagers, male or female. We got a 6-year-old. They're full of life and full of energy. I know how it is. And sometimes you don't feel like you have the energy to hang with your children. With that being said and done, my baby just had enough of not being helped, and we remedy that as a family to be more supportive to her. Because I mean, and if anybody listening out there, like, you gotta be supportive, man. Like, one person cannot do it all. It is not possible. I mean, sit down with one another, come up with a plan. I mean, if you know she got laundry in the dang on washing machine, go ahead and pull it out. Fold the clothes up for her. If she cook, do the dishes. You got kids, make them help you. I mean, I made my kids get down here and we got them on the schedule now. It was a little hard to do, but you don't want to take all that stress on. And even with me, it's hard. And I realized that I can't do it. And I had to tell her.
When you realize it, baby?
When she went down and I had to deal with these kids by myself, all completely by myself. And I felt like a comedian. I can't say his name, and I know exactly what he's talking about. Shout out, because I was losing my dang old mind. And the kids believe mom. They listen even to this day. Let me tell you how bad it is with my kids though. They don't never listen to me. But they want to question me when it comes to stuff that I can do as an adult. Prime example. Every Thanksgiving and Christmas, my baby gives me alcoholic eggnog. And she surprises me from the ABC store. And everybody knows it's mine. And every year, I get my cup. But they have the nerve to question me, talking about Natalie. What? Did mama say you can have that? First of all, I'm a grown adult. And second of all, I already asked your mama, you know, if I could have it. All right. And they say, well, we don't believe you. I said, how you going to tell me you don't believe me when I'm an adult? And I already asked her. And they leave me and run downstairs or proceed to go in the kitchen, wherever she's at, and ask her. Because I'm an adult and they treat me like I'm a child. I don't feel well sometimes. And Mackenzie comes in there and acts like she's her mama. She tells me, well, did you eat your crackers? Did you drink some water? Well, you ain't sick then.
Ginger ale.
Leave me alone. Nope, you better sit up and drink. I'm telling mommy. I'm a grown adult.
Did you take your medicine?
See what I mean?
But did you take it?
But I know she loved me though.
But did you take it?
No. With that being said and done, though, I'm saying I really cherish this woman. She has been with me through hell and back. For when I put her through the ringer sometimes, but I'm glad she stuck it out with me.
That's life.
I'm glad she gave me a chance.
Oh, if I had to go through the ringer with anybody, I'm blessed that I got to go through it with you. If all the stupid people in the world had to be put into a book and they had to pick one out, I'm so blessed that I got to pick you.
Don't do it now.
I just did it.
I'm mad.
Don't be mad, baby.
I was like, I get shamed.
And then she
made me blush.
Then she abused me. She was like, shut up.
Let me tell y'all, like, it was serious. When I tell you people can mess with your mental.
I know you do. I plan on
Okay, don't mention that. What's up?
What's up?
You're so beautiful.
Thank you. Who you got? I'm looking at her. Want to go home with me tonight? Oh, so I'm over here.
You Smith Pratt as a homie, you know?
I didn't know, but thanks for asking. See, all right, so do you remember?
You're the special woman in my life.
I'm the only special woman in your life.
And that's why I got on my one knee and made you my wife. If you would ever leave me, it would stick like pain from a knife.
Baby, but I don't want you to start abusing me with your words. She'll roast you. When she start feeling good, she'll start
I roast the kids. They be mad at me because I be trying it.
No, put your hands back on me. It felt good.
Oh, no. But now, let me tell y'all something though. Like, you know, for real, this woman right here, like, she is my life. She is my heart. She is my soul. I'm Natalie Antoinette Spears, hunty. And this is my rock, Ivy Shree Spears.
I'm that boulder, baby. I'm a boulder.
And I will be vulnerable for her always. But anyway, so I don't even know why I was going with that. What was I trying to say?
Honey, you took me there. That's where we went. This is Making Paradise at Home. We want to say thanks for tuning in. We had a wonderful time. I'm so glad we don't have no microphone up there. Is there anything you want to say, baby?
In your ear. No, but I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. We appreciate it. Just spread love, y'all, not hate.
Subscribe.
Set the notification bell so you can know when we putting up some brand new content.
Yeah. We don't know what we're saying.
We don't. That food got him saying, my baby put a hurt on that steak. Y'all see him still chewing.
I just want some water. I couldn't even drink like I wanted to. I'm tired. We always tired.
And she put it off, my baby.
Isn't she so beautiful? That's my boo thing.
Stop.
All right, y'all.
Don't do that. So?
All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all the next time.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.